Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews. Now I've got another Nixon watch for you today, and that's because the more I investigated Nixon watches, the more I realized they actually have a couple really nice models, and this Descender is one of those. So today we're going to review the Nixon Descender 300 meter quartz, and this is model number A959-1258-00. And as usual, we're going to open this thing up, look at all the features and functions, check out the build quality, wearability, and lume, and then I'll let you know what I think of this very interesting, legit diver from Nixon. And make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel for all of my favorite watches that I've reviewed on this channel, and be sure to visit my Teespring merch store and pick yourself up a t-shirt or a mug. Both of those links will be in the description field for you. So here you go. Nixon watch box, another one, a little bit different than the last one. Let's open this up. It's kind of cool actually. All this is like a really thick foam, by the way. So let me show you what you get. And I was pleasantly surprised to see this in the watch box, by the way. And you don't get this with a lot of watches. Take this thing out. You get, see if I can pull this foam out here. They give you some spare links for the watch. Really, really cool. There they are. Right there. There you go. Some spare links. Really cool, man. I like that. You don't, like I said, you don't see that on too many unboxings where you actually get some spare links. I mean, you probably get some spare links on some fine Swiss watches and stuff, but not too many fashion watches give you spare links like this. All right, you also get your manual. There you go, the prerequisite boring crap that nobody cares about and nobody probably ever reads. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and put all this boring crapola away. Let's talk about this watch. I'll go ahead and put up the specs on the left-hand side of the screen, and then we'll talk a lot more about this thing. Interesting watch, man. Really, really interesting watch. All right, here we go. All right, you're looking at a 45 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 13.7 millimeters thick. It's 52.5 millimeters lug to lug. It's on a 23 millimeter stainless steel bracelet. It's got a mineral crystal with an AR undercoating. It's water resistant to 300 meters, which is 990 feet. It's got a Swiss quartz movement, and they don't tell us what movement it is. I'm guessing it's probably a Ronda. Power reserve on that internal battery, probably 3 or 4 years. You've got a left-handed screw-down crown. The case back is also screwed down. Of course, it's not windable, but it is hackable. You do have a date over there at 9 o'clock. You do not have a day function. The lume, I have no idea. Maybe it's super luminova. I have no clue. You have a 60-click bezel, and I'm guessing it's made in China. It doesn't say made in China, but I'm just guessing that it's made in China. So anyway, what really drew me to this watch was the dial. And if you look right there, you can see how three-dimensional those indexes are. They are really cool. I love the indexes, that they're applied and super thick. I also love the handset, that really cool looking hour hand and minute hand. Really nice second orange accented second hand with the little Nixon logo on the back there and the loop on the end. I mean, it's just a handsome, handsome looking watch, guys. I love that sunburst blue dial. Crazy about that dial. Maybe one of the best looking divers I have ever seen. I just love the case, the dial, the indexes. I love everything about it. You got a little bit of Seiko Sumo going on right there. As you notice that the bezel kind of disappears into the case. Kind of reminiscent of a Sumo, the way that case is designed. Pretty cool. Aluminum bezel, 60-click aluminum bezel. But man, that dial is just what I really love. Look how big those indexes are. And that sunburst is just really, really gorgeous. Fantastic looking watch. You got a really nice left-handed crown. It's not going to interfere with you while you're wearing the watch at all. And this is actually lumed, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Really kind of a simple case, mostly brushed surfaces. You got screw-down spring bars right here. Pretty cool. Big, beefy, chunky bracelet. You've got Nixon written out right here and the Nixon logo. Let's pop the safety clasp. There you go. A little underwhelmed with the stamped metal clasp, but you know, I mean, you know, what can you do? There you go with that. Now this watch is actually too small for me to try on as it is. I'd have to put all those links in, and I'm not going to do that. So here you go. Here's the case back. It says Nixon Under Pressure, the Descender, laser etched on the screw down case back right there. All right. Let's go ahead and close this thing back up. Now the retail in this, I think, is $400. Yeah, 400 bucks. But I think I got it for around 290 if I remember correctly on Amazon. So you can definitely save yourself some money. Really nice. I mean, it just feels so incredibly solid. I mean, the watch has got a lot of heft to it. It's fantastic looking, good specs. I just think it's a fantastic looking watch to begin with. And that's really why I wanted to review it. Then I found out it was kind of a legit dive watch. I mean, it's 300 meters. So that's a legit dive watch. I just wish it was an automatic. That probably would have raised the price a couple $100 easily. Again, you know, like the Regulus, this is a legit tool watch. It's a legit diver. You know, you only do have a mineral crystal, which is not a big deal, but you do have that AR coating underneath the mineral crystal. You got your date, like I said, over there at 9 o'clock. I wish they put maybe a little date window over there on 9 o'clock so you could see that date a little bit easier. Let's check out the bezel action. Now, if you notice, it doesn't line up perfectly in between the two dots above the 12. That drove me a little bit crazy. That might just be a production error. Maybe if you got a couple of them and one of them will be perfect, because they show in the on the website that it's perfect, but here you go. That's the last click. Then if you click again, it goes right past that middle to right there. So there you go. Not a big deal, but you know, especially with all of us, you know, getting pissed off about Seiko's alignment issues with their bezel and dial. I mean, you know, like I said, this might be a fluke. You don't know, because I've seen them perfect. So maybe, you know, look at, you know, go in the store, look at a couple of them, see if you can find one that's got the bezel that's perfectly lined up. Not a big deal though. Like I said, I'm not going to try this on because it's just too small the way it is right now. But I can tell you it is a heavy watch, guys. This is not for, you know, a smaller wrist guy by any means. This is going to be for your bigger dudes for sure. And man, it's just so good looking. I just love the way it looks, man. All right, let's go ahead and kill the studio light. Let's kill the monitor. Let me show you this Lume. Again, I don't know what brand or type of Lume it is, but it does a fantastic job. Check this out, man. Look at that Lume. Wow. Really, really nice Lume. Love it. And if you noticed, right around between 12 and 15, it looks like the bezel has kind of been shaded a little bit blue too. Not just the markings, the minute markings, but the whole bezel between 12 and 15 has been kind of shaded a little bit blue. See? Man, that is so cool looking. God, what a fantastic watch. Let me show you this crown too. It also looms up. There you go. Maybe one of the best looking dive watches I've ever seen. Just on pure looks alone. Not even, you know, counting the specs. Just on pure looks alone. I love the way this thing looks. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and cut all the lights back on. Let's check out this crown action to see how it feels. If I remember correctly, it's got a really smooth crown action. Yep. Nice crown action. Very easy to unscrew and screw back in. If I can put enough pressure on there to get it back in. I'm probably going to have to do this right-handed because I'm so used to doing it right-handed. There we go. Nice and tight. Man, what a fantastic looking watch. So guys, if you like this thing, and I certainly do, you know, go out there and get one. Like I said, they're about $290. Actually, I think it's $289 currently on Amazon. List price is 400 bucks, so you're going to save yourself some money. I'll make sure to put that link in the description field for you. And I'd love to know your comments. If you want to see more Nixon watch reviews, please let me know, because they have a couple other models that I'm seriously thinking about reviewing. I've just kind of overlooked them, you know, over the years, because I know they normally make those really big fashion watches. And I just get, you know what, they're not going to put out a decent product. But man, and was I wrong? I mean, the Regulus was fantastic. This Descender is fantastic. So go out there and get it if you like its looks. And I don't see why you wouldn't. Anyway, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. And again, let me know if you want to see more Nixon reviews, because I'm definitely in favor of doing some more, because like I said, they have a couple really cool models that I'd like to review in addition to this Descender and the Regulus I reviewed, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.
You know it still hurts a little.